Good morning, friends. I, Rahul Mohre, Assistant Professor from Department of Management Technology, Shri Ramdev Baba College of Engineering and Management. Again, welcome you all to the 5-day faculty development program on advanced research methodology. Today's module or today's session will be dealing with weighted product model technique, the MCDM technique. In the last session, we have seen weighted sum model. It's very much similar to the weighted sum model technique. The only thing is that here we are making two changes. The first change will be in application of calculation of the weighted normalized matrix, and second will be how we are going to get the preference value. If you see the algorithm will remain same, means it is very much similar to the weighted sum model product only, and weighted sum model only. Instead of sum, what we are going to do here, we are going to calculate the product. Here again means if you remember the last session, then you will come to know that we will be requiring the two things. First will be the decision matrix and second will be the weight matrix. Means in any MCDM process, if you are going to apply the technique, it may be anything, then definitely you are going to require these two things, decision matrix and weight matrix. There are few methods also wherein we are not going to have the weight matrix. Again, for the sake of simplicity, what we are having in this particular problem is that we will be having the weight matrix as the which we have used in the previous session, means that is the equal weight method. So why every criteria will be having equal weight? Since we are having the 5 criteria, we are dealing with the same old problem. We are having with the 5 criteria, and every criteria will be having the common weight, and that is 0.20. Now decision matrix is normalized using the same way or using the same technique that we have adopted in WSM. The only difference that you could identify in this particular method is how to get the ranking score or that the preference value. Here this pi value will indicate the product, means all those who are familiar with little mathematics, they may know that this particular thing is for the product. This is a product symbol. Otherwise in summation you may have this summation symbol. Now this is a product symbol, so we are supposed to make a product. So how these steps are, means step remains same, that in the decision matrix what we are having a decision matrix. Again the same thing, that if I refer x22, it means that this is the cross section of alternator 2 and criteria number 2. Then if I refer this xm2, then this is a cross section of mth alternative and second criteria. So this is the decision matrix. Now this decision matrix will be having the different values, the different measurable values altogether with a different unit. Means we have price as a unit, we have GB as a unit, we have screen size in centimeter, then we have different values in different measurable units. So what we are supposed to do, we are supposed to normalize this matrix so that we will be having all the values in a measurable, all the measurable values into a similar unit or similar platform. And we know, or we have discussed, that many different platforms or many different ways are there to normalize the matrix. The linear ways, means there are 3 linear ways: max, then max mean, then sum, then the vector normalization is there, then logarithmic normalization is there. So we can adopt any one of the methodology for the normalization. Here again, for the sake of simplicity, we are using the same old normalization technique that we have adopted in the previous example. The vector matrix or the weight vector will remain same, means all the weights will be having the same value 0.2, and we know that the sum of all weights, means the weight values that we are having, if we are going to make a sum of all those weight value, it should be equals to 1. So do take care that whenever you will be having the weight matrix, you just check out the simple thing that all the weight values must have sum equals to 1, means irrespective of their weight value, means it may be 0.5, it may be 0.3, it may be 0.1, it may be 0.1, means sum should be equals to 1. So, and again the weight assignment will goes with the group of people who could decide it, or who could mutually agree it upon that this particular criteria must be weighted higher compared to the other criteria. So why the weight values will be different, but here we are using the equal weight distribution policy. So every criteria will be having the equal weight. Normalization, since the simplest way if we are having the benefit criteria and if we are having the cost criteria. The two things that we are having in the earlier example, I have explained you that if we are having the benefit criteria, it means all those criteria whose value, if they are at a higher side, they are beneficial to us. Cost criteria means all those criteria whose value, if they are into lower side, it will be beneficial for us. So the normalization will be different, means if we are having the benefit criteria, then each value in the benefit criteria will get divided by the maximum value among that column, and if we are dealing with the cost criteria, then the minimum value of that column will be divided by each value present in the column. So this is how the normalization we are going to apply. Now the weighted normalization decision matrix, here the formula is a little different. Now here the normalized value should be having not a product as we have done into the weighted sum model. It is a power, or means the normalized value into raised to the power of the weight. So this is, or this will be difference compared to the weighted sum model and the weighted product model when we are going to calculate the weighted normalized matrix. And the ranking of alternative means if we are going to find out the rank of the alternative, then what we need to do, instead of making a sum, we are going to make a product, and that is how the differentiation is, and hence it is referred as weighted product model. So there are two major differences in the WSM, means weighted sum model and weighted product model. The first difference is that the calculation of the weighted normalization decision matrix, and second difference will be there on the ranking of alternatives or finding out the preferences for ranking. So this is how the things are there into the weighted product model. Now let us go to the Excel sheet and let us find out how different it is and how we can obtain the things. So the same old model means 6 alternatives are there, 6 brands are there. You need to rank those brands to select the best alternative. 5 criteria are there. There's 2 criteria which are being there into the green color are the cost criteria or the non-beneficiary criteria. Means for this 2 criteria, the values, if the values are less, they are more beneficial. It means that if cost is 17,500, then it is much better for me. If the weight is 166 gram, then it is better. RAM, the higher side values means 8 GB RAM will always be preferable. 8-inch or 8 centimeter screen will always be preferable. Storage capacity 256 GB storage capacity is always preferable. So this three criteria fall into the beneficial criteria, and these 2 criteria fall into the non-beneficiary or the cross cost criteria. The problem is being solved here. We will again solve it in the same worksheet. So this is how the ranking is done. Now let us do this step by step. Now let us go here. Now normalization matrix. Now we know one thing is that to get a normalized value for the cost criteria. Now what is the cost criteria's normalization formula? The minimum value must get divided by each value. Now if I consider to find out the minimum value, Excel gives me a function, that is the mean function. Now select the entire range. This range is selected. We need to freeze this range because we want to drag that particular formula across all the cells of the cost criteria. So how to freeze it? By pressing F4. All those people who are using laptop wherein the function keys are there, then function button is there. You need to press 2 buttons at one time, function button as well as the F4 button. So do take care of that. So I will close this bracket, and then minimum value divided by, now if you see the formula here, what we have there, so the minimum value is being fetched from this formula. Now this value should be divided by each cell value. So each cell value should be selected. So this is how the cell value is being selected, and you just need to press enter. So this is the first normalized value of the cost criteria. I'm dragging it down, so it will give me all the values which are there into the cost criteria. So sorry, just a second. So this is the first thing. If I want to get it for the next thing, so again minimum of the range, I want to freeze it because I want to drag it. So why I'm going to freeze this range, then this value shall get divided by this cell value. So why I will enter, and now I will again drag it. So the values are appearing like this. So in any case, means if you will notice that the normalization matrix will be having all the values ranging from 0 to 1. The reason being that we want to make them into the common platform. All the measurable values shall be into a particular scale, and normalization matrix will give or will put all the values into a scale of 0 to 1. So this is the only reason that why we are using this normalization matrix. Now the next is the benefit criteria, and how we are going to get the benefit criteria. Each value shall get divided by the maximum value among that column. So each value means this is the first value, it shall get divided by maximum value from each column. So I am selecting this column. Since I want to drag it again, I'll freeze it and then I'll make enter. So I just drag it down. So this criteria is clear. Now again let us do it for the next thing. This value divided by maximum of the entire range. So this is the entire range. Let us freeze it, then just make an enter, and again you could click on this hotspot to get all the values. Means instead of dragging, you just double click on the hotspot, you will be getting the formula applicable into the next cell. So again the maximum, each cell value will be divided by maximum of the entire range. So let us select the entire range, let us freeze it. I had freezed it and then I had pressed enter. Select the cell, double click on the hotspot, you will be getting all the values. So this is the normalization matrix that we are having. Means if we check, we can check the values are appearing in the same fashion. So the normalization matrix is with us. Now the first step is over. Means if you will look at the matrix that the algorithm says, or the step says that you should go with the normalization matrix. The benefit criteria matrix means every value should be divided by the maximum value from the given cell values, and for the cost criteria the minimum value should get divided by each value. So we are done with the normalization matrix. Now the weight matrix, since we are having the common weight with us, means equal weighted method is being applied. So why every criteria will be having 0.2, 5 criterias are there. So every criteria will be having 0.2 as a weight. If you select all these weight values, you will come to know that sum is equals to 1. Means if you will see here, the sum is coming out to be 1. You can change all these weight values up to as per your own convenience. The only thing is that if you are changing it here, the same value will get carried to the all the cells which are present there. So we will make that changes also. Means we will see that whether it is going to affect or not. So now normalized weight matrix. Now the first difference means till the time WPM and WSM are same, there is no change in while calculation of normalization matrix or while doing anything else. So now the first change we can recognize here is that to get a normalized weighted matrix, how we can get that this value is not multiplied, instead it is raised with the weight value. Means this particular symbol which is appearing over here, it is the square operator or the raised value power operator that you can say. And where you can get that, if you see your keyboard, then into the number value 6 you are having that particular symbol or that operator which can be used as raised or power symbol. So you just need to press enter, and this is the value which is appearing here. Now it is a large value. If you want to reduce it, how you can reduce it? If you will notice here, there are this symbols, so we can decrease the decimal point. Now I will decrease it and it has become 0.96. You need to do it in one cell only, and you just need to double click on that and you will be getting the entire cell values filled up with the respective formula. Means 1 to the power 0.2, it is coming out to be 1. 0.47 to the power 0.2, it is coming out to be 86. 0.49 to the power 0.2, it is coming out to be 87. So we can drag it here. Once if we do it in this way, so we will be getting the same thing. So now the next, for the benefit criteria also the formula remains same. This value to the power the weight value, again The same thing here, you can decrease the decimal point in this way. Just adjust the column width so that it will fill into the proper value. So this is the thing, and now we are going to drag it here. So my dragging is over, and now let us delete all these values and we'll calculate it again. So now the normalized weighted matrix is done. This was the first change with respect to the weighted sum method model and the weighted product method model. So these are the differences that we are locating here. So the first difference is being located here. Now the second difference, whenever we are calculating the preference value in WSM, what we have done, we have calculated the sum value. Means we are going to WSM worksheet. Here if you notice that in the last example we have calculated the sum, means you just click on here, you will come to know that we have used the sum value or the sum formula we have used, and we have calculated the sum of all these values. Now in WPM, instead of sum, what we are supposed to calculate, we are supposed to calculate the function. We are supposed to calculate the product value. So how to get that product value? So to get a product value here, you just need to write product, select the entire values, close it and just enter and double click on it, or if it is not working then just drag it here. So you will be having the preference value. Again, if you want to adjust it with the respective decimal point, you can adjust it. Now you are ready with the preference value, and with respect to this preference value, now you are going to calculate the rank. Now how to calculate the rank value? Rank is the function which is provided by Excel. The first parameter will be the value which should be ranked. So this is the value which should be ranked. Second parameter is the reference from where we are going to select the ranking. So this is the range from where we are going to select the ranking. And what we need to do, we need to freeze it because we want to drag it. So by pressing F4 we are freezing it. The third parameter is the order, means how we are going to rank the value, means highest value highest rank or lowest value highest rank. So we need to rank highest value because the optimum solution is to be achieved. So a highest value should have the highest rank. If you are with respect to a problem where the lowest value should be placed as a highest rank, then definitely you could change that order. So we do have that problem and we'll see how we can do that. So just press enter and then double click on the hotspot. If it is not working, just drag it. So this is how the rank values have been calculated. So again, if you will see that weighted product model had given us rank 1 for the alternative 5, means in WSM also, if you will see the WSM worksheet, WSM rank values are also giving us the same thing, that first preference shall be given to the fifth parameter. Here the preference order is 432615, and in WPM what we are having 432516. Here in WSM the model, I'll copy these values here so that we'll be comparing these two values. Now whenever you are pasting the things into Excel, just right click on it, instead of normal paste value, or you select the paste special. Whenever you select the paste special, select the value and then just say OK. Now look here, the values are with us, and now we can compare these two models, how they are going to give the result. So there is a change, means fourth alternative, or the first alternative is ranked fourth, second alternative is ranked third, okay, in both the method. Third alternative is ranked second in both the method, okay. Fifth alternative is ranked first in both the method, okay. Now there is a slight change. In WPM the fourth alternative is ranked as 5, whereas in WSM the fourth alternative is ranked as 6. So it keeps on changing. Means whenever you will be applying different methods, since the method of calculations are different, so why we will be having different rank method. So if you will study the literature, you will come to know that for the specific set of problem which particular method could be applied. So since we have taken a very normal problem, we are using the same problem for every method. Whenever you will be writing your paper, whenever you will be doing your research, you will come to know that for this particular area, these are the only methods which are available. There are plenty papers which are available, and you could refer that paper while selection of the MCDM technique. So this is the second technique that we have learned today. First was the weighted sum method, model method. Next is weighted product model method, and this is the step that we have identified or that we have used while applying the things. And this is all for today's session. So if you have any query regarding this, then do post onto our WhatsApp group. And thank you guys, have fun.